What's up, you guys? So I am back and I'm ready to tell you guys another story fucking time. So today's story time video is about girl, my stalker. First of all, I'm wearing this beautiful Kimoji sweatshirt. You can get it on KimojiShop.com. Hashtag not sponsored. Should be though. Kim Kardashian, if you want to send me over some Kimoji shit, I will make it live for you, girl. This story time is about the time that I had a stalker. Not one, bitch. Not two, bitch. And not three, but four. Just kidding, girl. It was only like two, was it? It was only two, which is still a big number. Okay, so let's go back to when I was a young little cherub. And I went to a school here in my town. It's actually a city. I had to go to summer school. This is in middle school. So in middle school, I had to go to summer school because I was always not doing my work. And I was like such a bitch. So I had to go to summer school. And the thing about summer school is it was near my house. So I had to just walk there. I'm like, cool, whatever. Like, I'll go, I guess. I was like, okay, girl, I'll show up. Like, whatever works for you. I get so distracted. So then, I'm going to school. So I'm walking to school in my little cute ass. Like, obviously I didn't come out of the closet at fucking middle school time. But like, you can tell. You could tell I was gay. That doesn't mean that because I'm gay and young, you can fucking come after me though. By the way, you did things to my cuerpo. So I started walking to summer school, minding my own business. Day 1, fine. Day 2, fine. Day 3, fine. Day 4, I don't know what fucking day it was. But I'm walking and I'm like, there's definitely a car following me. And this is two stalkers. This is stalker number 1. So I'm like, there's definitely a car following me. And so this guy comes and he parks like right next to me as I'm walking to school. And school, thank God, was like right there. So I'm like, can I help you? And I was scared because I was like young. How old are you in fucking middle school? Like 12? It was after 8th grade. So 12, 13, I don't know. So I'm like, hi, sir. What? What do you want? And he's like, let me describe this motherfucker to you guys. This guy was skinny. This guy was sick looking. Like, I don't want to be that girl to sit here and judge a motherfucker, but he was petrifying. He was skinny. He wasn't like clean looking. He looked sick and he was following me. So he parks in front of me. So like I'm back here, I'm walking and he's just like following me. Like, so I'm like, okay, motherfucker, like what's going on? Like what is going on? And then he goes like, and parks right there and stops the car. So like, fuck. So he opens the window and as I'm walking by, I'm like, and he's like, hey, do you need a ride? Do you need a ride to school? And I was like, no, it's fine. Like, and I'm like shaking because I'm like, oh, this guy's like fucking scary as fuck, fucking petrifying ass guy, like beyond. And I'm like, no, it's fine. Like, I don't need a ride. It's cool. Anyways, like, my school's right there. Leave me alone. And he was just like, oh, are you sure? Like, are you sure you don't want to ride? I'll give you a ride right now. You'll get there, like, so much quicker than walking. And I'm like, it's fine. Like, thank you. But no. So he, like, drove off wicked fast. I'm like, okay, weird. I get into summer school day. Fine, cool. I go home. Next day. So I'm like, summer school again. I gotta go. So I go. And who is in my path? The same fucking guy. Drives behind me. Hey, mind you, if you want to give me a ride, honey, fucking come near my house. I had to walk this whole way to get to school. And you're asking me for a ride when I'm right in front of fucking school? If you're going to ask me for a ride, go where the fuck, go get me as I'm far. Like, I'm mad close to school and you're trying to get me a ride from there? No. And I'm like, oh my God, like, he's here again. And I'm just like trying not to look, like trying to act like I didn't see him. Oh shit, this is a white sweatshirt and I got fucking Anastasia's shit on it. So I'm like, okay, like, this is Benjamin. He's like, hey, do you need a ride? Do you need a ride? And I'm like, no, I don't need a ride. Like, thank you so much. And I just like started walking a little faster and he caught that I was like scared. So he like drove off again. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker. The third day, he wasn't there. So I'm like, oh, like, cool. Like, he's gone. I'm no longer a victim. I'm no longer a victim of a stalker. So like, I'm A-okay. I didn't think it was anything because he was just asking me like for like a ride. And like at first I'm like, oh, you're petrifying bitch. No. Second day I was like, oh, hell no. And the third day I was expecting him to be there. And then if he was there, I would have been like, okay, bitch, like you need to chill or I'm calling the cops. And he wasn't there. So I was like, okay, it's over. It was probably just something little. No. A few days pass and I get like back to my regular like walking, singing, shredding my way to school in the summer, like with my nice shorts. I wasn't like wearing anything scandalous. I was not even out the closet. And I'm like, okay, cool. He's gone. Like he doesn't want to fuck with me anymore and I'm all set. So like he left my mind, fuck him. And then a few days pass and I see the car and I'm like, is that you? Is that the motherfucker in the Honda Civic? Light blue color. And guess what? It was him. Yeah, bitch, it was him. This is what he did. So I'm walking, you know how that goes. I walk this way and he's driving in the road and I'm on the sidewalk and he would go right here, open his window, and as I'm walking, he'd speak to me. So then I'm still walking, but I can hear him. Not this time. This time, as I'm walking, he parks his car in front of me, puts it on park. Not like, let me just stop and have my foot on the brake, bitch. Puts it on park, opens his door, gets out of his car, and goes towards the front of the car. AKA, if I'm here and you're right here, and this is the front of the car, and he's like trying to go to the front of his car, bitch, I have to walk that way. So he's trying to like close me in, like, motherfucker, what are you doing? So he's like, I can give you a ride, like, just get in the car, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, this time I'm scared because he's out of his car, coming towards me. I was like, no, I don't want to ride from you, leave me the fuck alone. And I started booking it to school, so I'm like, da, 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 da. And he got back in his car, and I'm like turning around, like, is this motherfucker behind me? What's going on? And there's like nobody driving on this road, so I'm like, I'm about to get killed, I'm about to get kidnapped, and I'm gonna be one of those Amber Alerts. Which, by the way, guys, is not funny, so let's not make a joke out of that. So I go into the school and I'm crying because I'm like, yo, like this guy keeps coming after me. And I go to this teacher, Miss Tate, love you. You probably don't even know I'm making this video, but if you ever watch this, I love you. I didn't love you at this time though, bitch. So I'm like, Miss Tate, like this guy's following me and like, I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, I'm so scared. And she's like, oh, like kind of like making like, it seemed like it's not that serious. And I'm like, bitch, it's fucking serious. What the hell is wrong with you? My God. And some girl, Candy, was like, Miss Tate, like, he's crying, like, he's scared. They literally did nothing. The school fucking sucks. And then I never saw him again after that day. So I'm like, fuck him. Whatever. Cool. Done. Wrong. Wrong. Days passed. And I was waiting for one of my friends. Not going to be named at all. Her name's going to be deleted. Because she got deleted from my life. So I'm like, oh shit, like, I'm waiting for my friend Deleted to come over. And Deleted was supposed to be coming, and I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm chilling there. I think it was in the kitchen or something. And this is when I used to live in my mom's house, obviously. I didn't have an apartment at fucking age 12. The doorbell rings. I'm like, oh, cool, like, it's Deleted. So I go open the door. I'm like, oh, hey, Deleted girl. That wasn't Deleted. That was at my door. Do you want to know who was at my door? Just one guess. Yeah, bitch. Stalker number 1 was at my door. Stalker number 1 was at my door. I was like, I was so fucking scared. You know when you like, you're so scared, like just getting it now, I'm getting chills on my arms. Like just thinking of that time. It was so hard for me. And he goes, is Pedro there? First of all, bitch. Hi, that's me. If you're stalking me and you don't know who the fuck I am, like really? But the weird thing is, I have never told him my name. My backpack, like everything I wore does not say my name. Like there was no fucking way this motherfucker knew my name. There was no, well, he clearly knew my name, but there was no way that he could know that Pedro was my name. So I'm like, and as I'm talking, I'm shaking, so I can feel my fucking, like, oh, you know when you're scared and your lips like, fuck, 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 fuck. I was like, and like, instantly, like, a few doors down, some kid named Joel lived there. So I was like, my name is Joel, Pedro's my brother, and like, I have to check if he's here. And I slammed the door and I locked it, and I was like, oh my God. And I was home alone. I thought. So I was like, oh my God. I started bawling my eyes out. The things that are going in my head are, how does this guy know my name? Why did I say my name was Joelle? Why am I such a pussy? I could literally break his ass in half. And I'm crying and running around my house like quietly. So I'm like, oh shit, and I run upstairs, I'm checking around my house, and as my sister is peeing, Rosa. So Rosa is peeing, and I'm like, Rosa, oh my god, you're home. She's like, why are you fucking crying, kid? If you know who my sister is, you know her fucking voice. Attitude. And I'm like, there's a stalker. And like, my family did not know about this. I never talked about it. It was just some shit that happened at school. And I was like, whatever, I'm never gonna tell my family. It's stupid. Like, no. And I'm like, there's a guy outside. He's been following me. Like, he's so scared. He knows my name. I don't know what the fuck to do. So she's like, and she's like peeing. So she's like wiping her vagina, throwing away her thing, puts her pants on. And I'm like crying like, she goes downstairs and opens the door and closes the door behind her. So she's standing there. She's like, hi, like, what do you need? And he's like, oh, I'm here to pick up Pedro. And she's like, for what? And as she's talking to him, I'm outside, like, looking out the window. And my dumbass, the thing I should have done was look at his license plate as I'm doing that. But I didn't. And my sister's like, you're not going anywhere. So what do you need my brother for? So he's like, me and Pedro are going on a date. I'm taking him out for breakfast. And my sister's like, no, you're not. You're not taking my brother anywhere, and you need to get the fuck out of here. So she's starting to go down because it's like a few steps and there's like railings or whatever. So she's like holding the railings like, you need to get the fuck out of here before I call the cops on your ass. And he's like, I'm not leaving until I go with Pedro, blah, 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 blah. And I'm inside like, eh. So I lock my sister outside. Great brother. She's like, you need to get the fuck out of here before I call the fucking cops. Matter of fact, I'm calling the cops right now. So she's like dialing 911, and he runs into his little car and drives off. The cops show up, and the cop's like, do you have his license plate number? And I was like, no. My sister's like, no. I didn't know what the fuck car he had. Because I don't know about cars, because I just don't. So I can literally look at a car unless it's a Range Rover or a G-Wagon or a Bentley or something and be like, what is that? And my sister's like, he had a Honda Civic, it was light blue, I don't know. And he's like, the cop was like, well, there's nothing we can do. I'm sorry, Blue Lives girl, but I could have just done shit myself. I should have took out a bat and beat the fuck out of his car and him, because what are y'all doing? Nothing. So there was another time that I saw that stalker, and we were on the highway. It was me, my mom, and I think it was like my two little brothers. And I'm like, oh my god, mom, that's the fucking car. That's the guy that follows me. Like, he followed me. That's him right there. Like, and we haven't seen him in forever. So my mom's like, rrr. My mom was chasing after his car, and he realized that he's an idiot. And he pussied out and hid somewhere, and he was going wicked fast, and we didn't get him. And that was literally the last time I've ever seen him. There's a guy from Teen Wolf who's like so skinny and so scary. I'm gonna post a picture of him on here so you guys can see what he looks like, because he looks just like that guy. Like, when I was watching that fucking show and I saw that guy, and I was like petrified because it literally looked just like the stalker. So this is what he looks like. Yeah, I know. Fucking scary, I know. Ever since that day, I was so fucking scared. Everything, every sudden movement, every sudden sound, every little thing, I was so scared because I felt like he was watching me. He knew my name. I don't know how the fuck he knows my name. He said I was talking to him. Where, girl? Where? It was just so scary, and I just wish that, like, no one has to go through that, because it was very fucking petrifying. Like, what if he took me? I would never be up here. I would never be this gorgeous. I would never be making videos for the internet. I would never be friends with the people I'm friends with. I would never have my dreams that I have, because I would probably be dead. And it's fucking scary. So if you're a fucking stalker and you're watching this jacking off to my fucking video, fuck you. Fucking idiots. Don't do that shit. It's disgusting. It's gross. Like, what the fuck do you want with a 12-year-old boy? So guys, I realized that this video is so long already, and it's gonna be a cunt to fucking edit. So I'm gonna make this video into 2 parts. This is part 1 of the video, and I'll be making part 2 very soon, and I'll be posting that. And part 2 will be about stalker number 2, and stalker number 2 actually ties into stalker number 1. So thank you guys so much for watching. That was my story time on my stalkers. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, like, comment, share, tell people about me. I'm funny, I'm cute, so why not? And yeah, bye. This was literally me the whole time I was being stalked. Not sponsored. Bye.